So thanks to the recent Nami buffs, you can now land the slow on your E using your W. This means there's a new combo Nami should be taking advantage of where they use their E on themselves and then bounce the W off of themselves to land the slow on the enemy. Follow it up with an auto attack for extra damage. This is probably Nami's most consistent damage combo, and due to your passive Surging Tides, whenever you cast a spell on yourself, you're going to gain extra movement speed, making it easier for you to follow it up with an auto attack. You can also use the slow from the W to follow it up with a Q, guaranteeing a stun, which combined with the healing creates so much pressure that can turn around most sticky situations. Here, I use my EW combo to slow Jin, which makes it a lot easier for me to follow up and land the stun on my bubble. Then we move on to Zyra. Remember that your E also gives you movement speed, which is going to make it easier for you to follow up on kills and land more slows using your E, which will make it easier to land your stun. So this is my favorite combo to use whenever I land a bubble. Pretty much you just follow up on the bubble using your W offensively for damage. And then you either put your E on yourself before you cast the W, or you put it on your nearest available carry so they can follow up and get the kill. Here, I land an offensive bubble, and so I follow it up with my W to get as much burst in as fast as possible. So sometimes it can be difficult to land those aggressive Nami bubbles that you need to be landing in order to really carry your games. That's why this is my favorite combo for landing the Nami bubble consistently. You use your ultimate to knock them up, guaranteeing a follow-up with your Q. You can also use your EW combo in conjunction with Ignite for maximum burst damage. If you get this combo off in the right time, you will get kills. Try to take advantage of vision to land surprising ultimates on the entire enemy team. Remember that there's no limit on the amount of people that can be hit by either your bubble or your ultimate, so landing your combo as many targets as possible will create a ton of pressure.
Present day. Present time.